All right, what you're looking at this is a pair of what they call axle bearings. This happens to be for motor 1, and you can see how they go through how the axle would go through it, and this is the opening through which the waste is packed. These are put in a, I'm not sure I can get that loose. This is one that's still in what they call the axle cap. This bolts onto the rest of the motor frame with 3 different bolts here, and then you can see where the waste is. Now this is a system that didn't really work very well. If you look at the waste, you see it's not even pushing up against the axle. There's no way that the oil can transfer to this except down from the top through the very small openings. This is, in fact, some of our cars, these have been closed right off. I don't know what we'll do on this one. We'll think about it. This bearing it has to be split in half because you have to drop this down in order to get it off the axle and to get the motor up. This is what we had to take off to get the motors apart. You can just barely see this hole here and a little bit of a pin. This is supposed to remain still, and but what happens is it works back and forth and gradually enlarges the hole and the anchor pin here. So that's going to have to get filled in, and then we can put this motor back in service, and this bearing is fine. There's plenty of wear left in. Now, I don't know whether you can get this or not. Can you zero right in on that? That says J.F. Hodgkin's Company, and somewhere else it'll say Gardner, Maine. When we were doing our car number 38 back in the 60s, one of our members, Tom Brigham, discovered that, and he called Mr. J.F. Hodgkins of the J.F. Hodgkins Company, and Mr. J.F. Hodgkins, who was in his 80s at that point, came down and was very impressed to see that people were still using his bearings. And as it turned out, we bought a number of bearings from them before they finally went out of business, because bronze casting is something that's not done much anymore because of a lot of the environmental regulations. But here, these will be cleaned up and these will be just fine, and we'll use them for many, many years to come. They weren't all... Yeah. Oh, there's the Gardner. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I messed it up.
That's all right.
Huh. It does say Gardner, Maine. This one might be a little clearer. There were some made by a company called Brady. I don't know. Yeah.